Renee, and today's move of the day is a lunge. Now you're probably thinking, well, that's pretty basic, but it actually can be quite diverse in terms of its intensity. So the basic lunge is usually a forward lunge, and the goal of it is to get your leg out far enough with this kick, which is already tension for me, out this direction, and then to have a 90-degree angle here. Now, if you're new at lunging, then it would be to push yourself back up into the start position and then do it again. And so then there we have two. I myself, instead of doing a forward lunge, prefer to do a backwards lunge because I feel like there's more inertia from my body that's able to go backwards, and it's easier for me to get that right angle. So instead of kicking this leg out forward, I'm actually going to work the other leg, kick it backwards, and see I'm getting a 90-degree, but it's actually easier for me to go backwards. Is it as effective? I think so, because I'm not straining my knee. And then I'll come back up into the start position. Now if you're doing a number of these, let's say 11, and you're starting up and then coming to that start position, it really works as an ab exercise also. If you can think about coming back up and erect, keeping your chest up, being proud of doing this. So back and up. And you'll feel it instantly in your abs if you're doing it correctly. When you do come up, not only think about your abs being engaged, but as well as your glute that you're working on. So really drive that heel into the floor. So those are the two lunges that you can do, either a forward or a reverse. The next thing that we can do similarly, but you don't come out of the move, you hold it. And so that's a little more challenging for me. So let's say we go down into the lunge, and then it's almost as if we pulse. And so you come up all the way, but keep both legs planted, and then down and up. Really driving that heel of your front leg down. So the more you drive that heel down, the more your glute is going to contract. Now you can have all sorts of fun with these by going slowly down and coming up fast. Or a 1, 2, 3, up. See, there's all different sorts of ways that you can change up the lunge to make it suit your needs. You know, if you really want to work your legs that day, heck, let's add some weights. You know, so you can do a reverse lunge and up. Or you could just do a reverse lunge with a pulse. You know, maybe you want to do up quickly, down, 2, 3, and up. So obviously adding weights will intensify the move, but you can really play around with how the lunge works for you and how you want it to work in your workout. If you really want to amp up your heart rate, working the legs is one of the best things you can do because it's one of the largest muscle groups in your body, and it will force your heart rate up. People think that they have to do cardio in order to get a good workout. Some of my favorite and most intense workouts are weights workouts that target the legs. And so don't be afraid to experiment with the lunges. I don't want to say make it hurt, but experiment in a good way where you really tax your muscles. And don't quit when it gets a little bit hard, because when it gets hard is where the pain maybe starts in a good way, but that's where the results will occur and the growth in the muscles will occur as well. So don't be afraid to experiment with whatever works best for you, depending on if you're a beginner or if you've been doing this for a while, whether it's stationary or pulses or reverse or forward. So let me know how that goes for you.